All right, we're back with another video. Today we have another ration from Serge. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to buy one from him. He is in France, so expect about 5 days to get it. Pretty quick. This particular one is one of the new rations. This is a mini number 11, expiration September 10th, 2023. This one is pistachio stuffed sausages, tuna salad, pork pate with mushrooms, and we'll see what else is inside. Okay, first things first. It's like we unzip the zipper. Get the crackly plastic the heck out of here. We're gonna go ahead and peel the sides off. And I was wanting to mix in some other rations for doing the French ration, but nothing else has showed up yet. So we do have that. Start off with, we have chocolate muesli, Voyager brand. We have the soup. This is the Creole soup. And we had this before and it was kind of funky. I've only seen this. This is the second time I've ever seen it. It's something new and probably should go away as fast as it came about. We have a citrus mint drink. Here we have strawberry jam. Have our biscuits. Kleenexes or TP. Pate Forester. Now, I'm curious to see, we'll come back to that here in a second, if that's what the front of the box says it is. A lot of times it is not. We have our accessory pack with the hot cocoa, with the coffee, and all that stuff in it. We'll go ahead and slice this open, or right here. Carefully, not to cut anything in two. Hot cocoa is right here. Jeez. There we go. I've not had that exact brand before. 2 different packs of salt and pepper. 2 packs of sugar. Has some instant tea, some black tea, mint tea. This is all MX3 brand. This is not normally what it is. We have 2 packs of instant coffee. And we have some cheese fondue, some blue cheese fondue. You know it's gonna be good. We have our pistachio stuffed sausages. Looks like there's probably some potatoes in there. This is a new menu, the newest menu. We have our salad. What was that? Tuna salad. Now there's many different variants of this. We had some have like a very strong spice to it, some that don't. Some are only like lemon tasting, some are not. So we don't really know what's going to be till we just open it up and see. We have coffee commando bar, nougat bar, pate de fruits, and this is a pear one. We have another apricot bar, like a crunchy apricot bar. We have our chocolate. I've not seen this brand before. This is Lemon France. I don't know. Dark chocolate, 72% cocoa. We have our Esbit stove. And let's get our translator out so we can figure this one out. All right, guys, so we had a little issue with the microphone here. Kind of forgot to put it on, but we're gonna fast forward about 30 seconds here. Go back as normal after that. Okay, so Philip just informed me that did not have the microphone on and is laying in another room. So, we have our pistachio sausages out. That is heating up. Let's get a couple things here. Let's grab our holder. clip it all in there. You know, doing food videos is kind of the worst thing because you can't just redo stuff. Like when we're doing car videos on our main channel, you could just redo stuff. It's not really that big of a deal, you know. But food videos, we'll have to voice over a little bit up until now, I guess. But, you know, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's set this off to the side. Where are we at here? That's not going to take much more heat. I think what we'll do is wait a little bit and we'll swap this over to that. So I think we're going to do also is not do the measly. We've done the measly so much. It's always chocolate. We'll throw it to the side. It kind of goes to waste because it gets soggy if you don't eat it as soon as you mix it up. So I hate doing that. We're going to save that for later. Next up, let's get some mugs and a glass. We're going to fix these drinks. Okay, we're going to stir this up. This is pretty warm. I don't want to burn this because it is potatoes. I'm just going to shift it over on there like that. We're going to take our little picker-upper thing here, maybe. We're going to put a little bit of heat to this, but not a lot. And then let's go ahead and make the coffee up. It's a nice freeze-dried coffee, as you can see there. And I'll get Philip to hand us the old kettle. I was about to pour cold water in that. That would not have worked out too good. There we go. I'll set that off to the side for right now. And that. And let me grab a... Like these are clear measuring cup doing the soup because you can actually see what's going on. So we're going to grab that. And the Creole soup. Last time it was kind of like this red funky stuff. I can't imagine this really fitting in this ration very good. Some funky looking stuff for sure. Kind of smells like dirty socks or something, really. Dirty socks. It smells weird. And then let's grab some of this. Maybe we'll mix a lot of water with it. Maybe that'll make it a little bit better. Let's throw the lumps out of it. It seems like all this French soup is so hard to stir up. And it's just like full of lumps. So I don't know. I think we'll just let it set a little bit. Come back to it and stir it again. It's going to be the best way to do it. All right, now our other main is getting pretty warm. So we don't overdo this. Make damn sure our hooks are in here. We'll stir this up. We just want to heat the tuna up and the potatoes. And a lot of you are like, oh, you shouldn't heat that up. I'm not sure eating cold potatoes and cold tuna is really on my list of things. I mean, like tuna salad, yeah, but like this, I don't think that's what you want. So there's that. Let's pull the other main in over here. Don't knock it off the damn deal. We'll set it back on just for a little bit and let it warm up a little bit more. And then next up, let's fix our drink. There we go. A fair amount of powder in it. We're not going to mix a stream amount of water with that. We're going to leave it kind of like that. Let's sit this for a minute. We'll pour that into 2 cups. Stir this guy up. There's so many floaters in this thing. I kind of take the back of the spoon and mash them against the glass. But you can already see it starting to thicken up. I've been wanting to get in these. I don't know if they even still put it in the rations, is the fish soup. The fish soup definitely seems like it's still the best one by a long stretch. And runner up to that, in my opinion, is the mushroom. The mushroom with truffle in it. And that's another one that you don't see very often. I don't know why that is. Okay, so let's pull this main. So what you don't want to do is burn that stuff. So it is like a mashed potatoes, and there's big chunks of sausages in it. And I mean like huge chunks, look at that. It's a very interesting setup for sure. Let's take our holder off of it. And then I think we're ready to start. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me pour some of this in a glass for Philip here so he's got something to drink in case he gets something nasty. There we go. About half of it. There you go. And let's go ahead and start out here. There's your fresh spoon. So starting off with pistachio stuffed sausages. And you can see pieces of pistachio in them. I dripped it right on there. Look at that. Good job, huh? A little bit of a smoky pork sausage kind of smell to it. And it's almost like a Polish sausage type taste to it. A little bit greasy. It's like a smoked Polish sausage, essentially. Kielbasa, whatever you want to call it. Depends on where you're from. I can't say it's as good as some of the other sausages we had. It's not particularly bad, I would say. But it doesn't really have anything.
I think it's good, but I was expecting more cashew.
More pistachios?
Or more pistachios, that's right.
It's very mild, that's for sure. It doesn't have... It could almost stand to have a little bit of the cheese with it or something. But it is like a sausage and potato, like a very hearty meal. More something you would find in like a German ration, I think, than a French, to be totally honest. And then let's go ahead and try the tuna. There you go. It's got big chunks of tuna in it. Like really big chunks. It's a good chunk of potato, some corn, carrots, and peppers. And you tastes very garden fresh. Has lemon juice or lime juice in it. Has a little bit of that spice. I don't know if that's fennel, but a little bit of a weird taste at first, and it goes away.
That's good.
You can tell when you first put it in your mouth, it's like changes as you're
Yeah.
going, because it goes from that weird spice then to like a garden fresh taste,
I know what you mean by that.
and then over to like the actual tuna part of it. It almost has like a oil type stuff on it. I definitely think eating this cold, I mean barely warm, which is kind of what it is, I think it's a lot better in cold. But what I'm more considered or worried about here, I'll wipe that off, keep our microfiber around, is I want to go into the blue cheese. And I want to try something. There it is. Oh, take a whiff of that.
It's strong.
And you tell it's got some stank to it. A lot of you guys are going crazy over the blue cheese situation, but it kind of is what it is. I mean, depends on what you like, right? And what I want to do here, I want to, yes, it is the spoon out of the drink, but I think we'll survive. I'm curious to see this. A little bit of potato, a little bit of sausage, a bit of blue cheese fondue. Oh, that's where it's at there. That's, if you get this ration, you have to try that. I understand they can always put cheese in stuff because certain people don't like that. But the taste of that brings a lot a lot to the main. It'd also be very good on crackers, which maybe we'll try some of that next. And we'll let Philip get a try of this real quick. Because right away you get that, you pick that cheese up in it. And it brings a little bit of cheesiness to those potatoes.
That's awesome.
And let's grab some salt crackers. That is some definitely flavorful cheese. And if you don't like cheese a lot, you're not going to like blue cheese. If you're a cheese connoisseur, not to say we are by any means, but that's definitely, oh, something's flying around in here. Definitely what you want. Oh yeah. I'm going to try some of that. You can wait till we go to the, let me crank the pate open and we'll try some of this all together. Most of this really good pate looks like brownish, greenish. A lot of times they'll have like cognac and some other stuff in it. I can't tell. Let's grab another spoon or two. Hold on. I was just telling Philip they put cognac in this, which is, I think it's like a brandy. A lot of you guys know alcohol really good. Be like, oh, you're so stupid. But I think that's what it is. And the ones that have pork, or especially the wild boar pates, they'll have that in it. Kind of cut the gamey taste of it. So, what we're going to do here, take a little bit of this. Take a little bit of that. And take a little bit of this. Now, is there mushrooms in that pate like the box said? I don't know. It's really hard to judge it. The pate by itself is very strong. The cheese by itself is very strong. But the two together kind of make it all work. If that makes any sense. It does have kind of a truffly kind of taste to it possibly, but it's hard to pick that apart a lot of times. But you can taste the cognac's very strong in it. He's giving me a thumbs up. He's been chewing with his mouth full so he can't talk. Let's take a drink of our drink here. I think the ratio I mixed that's a lot better this time. It's a little thicker. A little bit sweeter than last time.
Yeah.
It was weird though with that with that pate and cheese. It's a weird combo.
It is. It's like a minty after that. It's a little odd.
Yeah. And then this stuff here is funky. So we had this. I'm just gonna take a taste of it. Philip probably thinking,
I'll try it.
The last thing I want to do is taste that nonsense. You just sip out of there if you want, whatever you want to do. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know what you can say about that. It doesn't really belong in this ration. I don't think.
I don't think it's bad.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
I was expecting more, a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Flavorless, I think it'd be kind of the edge of it. And then let's just set this over here for you to try that. And let's see, I think we're down to the dessert after this. I mean, overall, everything has been really, really good, except for that soup. The soup's funky. Even the tuna, seasoned not like we're American is used to, so it catches you off guard a little bit at first, but then it's not bad. Not bad at all. One more sip of this, and we're going to get into this dessert. All right, so starting off with the nougat bar. Jeez. You want to try some of this or what?
I'll pass.
Pass on that?
Pass on that.
Might be the best thing you ever had. Never know. Well, it's not the best thing I ever had. Little paint tasting.
Yep.
A little funky. Yeah, it's actually real funky. Mocha Fuel. This
Yeah.
Phillips the coffee man.
Big fan of these.
We're gonna let him go after that. Then you want to try it for him, or you save it for later, or what? This is apricot bar. How's the Mocha Fuel?
It was good.
I'll take your word for it. You want to try this or no?
Sure.
The fruit pate bar. This is the pear one. Take a slice out of this. I find the pear ones to be a lot more mild. You want a piece of this or no?
I like the pear ones. I'm not a big fan of the raspberry. Or what was it? The flavor.
I think it was currant and raspberry, or it was like a mix. This is probably the most mildest one out of all of it, I think.
Yeah.
Very mild. And then our dark chocolate. It's right here. The bar looks really good, really fresh. Does not disappoint whatsoever. Nice and dark. After eating this, though, it's almost bitter. That's so sweet. I think what we're going to do, I guess I eat strawberry jam 1,000 times. We're going to leave this. We'll have a couple unopened packs of those hanging around. That's going to be it. Overall, I would say not the best one we ever had.
Nope. But it was very good.
Very good. So I think next week we're going to be doing Ukrainian stuff. Possibly Singapore after that if stuff gets here. And then we're back to, we got duck and mashed potatoes, some other French stuff to do. Should be very interesting. That's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. We'll see y'all later.